Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to make some faster money in GTA 5 Online for this week is no different than realistically the past 2 months. We don't have exceptional money bonuses for this week, but if you like MC businesses and you like farming those out and, completely filling up your daily GTA gameplay grind with some MC business production, well, this is what we have for this week. We're going to talk about the best ways using the bonuses for this particular week to make some money. I'll give you guys my strategies, my optimization guides, etc. We have a bonus with one of the MC businesses that's kind of going to be the main money maker, I would say. And then we also have sort of another side bonus, which on its own surface level doesn't seem that great, but it's worth it for a few very specific different types of players. And so I think a lot of you may fit into one of those categories. If not, no worries, just something that you can try this week, because on its own, it's not terrible, and because of the bonuses this week, it's actually more worth it than usual. So thank you guys so much for tuning back in to another GTA Online weekly update money guide. Let's get started. First things first, in terms of money bonuses this week, or it's not really a direct money bonus, but it will help you generate cash faster, and almost essentially 2 times as fast, just with the one catch of needing to do more deliveries, which I know that's not exactly what we want, but it's what we have. So we have a double production speed boost on your MC math business for this week. The math lab has double the production boost. Now, the reason I'm sitting here inside my mansion is because normally you're making $223,000 worth of actual profit per hour with the math lab, but this week it's $446,000 with that double the production speed boost. But if you go to your mansion, you also need to activate the business production boost for your math itself as well. So you'll only get to this rate contingent on either you have the mansion's production speed boost applied to the math lab, and if you do, normally you're making $223,000 worth of profit, or this week $446,000 worth of profit per hour. So we're going to apply that to our math business. And now it's time to go over to the math lab, check out the stock, because I actually don't even know where I am with that. And then I'll explain sort of how the money actually breaks down and the time scale and if it's worth it, etc. But if you commit to you wanting to do another week of MC sales, well, the math production is on boost, so you're going to be making more money with that particular MC business this week. All right, so here we are at my math lab, and as you can see, I have a value of $119,000 worth of product and stock ready to sell. I don't know exactly how long this has been sitting here. I just don't really focus on MC sales, and I haven't really been focusing on them recently just because we've had 2 months straight of either MC direct money bonuses on the sale missions or production speed boost for a weekly bonus and boost on each individual MC business, and I'm just getting so sick of it. So we have a little bit of product to sell. When I go and sell it, we're above that 1.5 bar mark, so we're probably gonna have 2 delivery vehicles, even if I only have like a little bit of product technically in the second, so it's like I have to sell 2 full vehicles, yet I'm barely edging out 1.25 vehicles worth of like actual product and stock. But when it comes to the math lab breakdown, let's say when we go and buy supplies, because for any MC business, you want to make sure you buy supplies, right? We will go and resupply. We'll spend the $75,000 on that. By the time I finish the sale mission, the supplies will already be delivered. So I'll go hit purchase right now. Once we enter the sell screen, I can look at my $119,000. If I sell long distance, which is always what you want to do, I can make $178,000 on this amount of product. When you purchase that 1 bar of supplies though, that will take you 2 hours and 24 minutes normally to convert it to the normal stock level. Just to go through all the supplies and build up stock from those supplies, that would normally take you 2 hours, 24 minutes. The mansion production speed boost already accelerates that by 200%. And then on top of that, the double production speed boost with the actual weekly bonus will double the mansion production speed boost rate. So you are completely minimizing the amount of time that's needed to produce this MC product. And basically with any other MC business, whether it was the cash or the grass or the Coca-Cola that you were producing with these other, weekly speed boosts and stuff like that for the bonuses, you guys know how fast you can chain these sale missions. Again, it's up to you if you actually want to do it. I'm getting totally sick of it, but I just want to preface this video with that. So let's jump in, because normally it takes about 6 full hours for your math lab to fill up. That will be cut down in half with the double production speed boost this week for the math lab. So now you're down to 3 hours. Well, guess what? The mansion production speed boost, when you stack that on top of it, that will speed it up by 200%, and now it'll only take an hour to fill up a full math lab, which is just insane. Essentially, if you were to just do one resupply and then sell, you could do that every 24 minutes, which is also really nice to make the amount of money we would actually be making. Of course, if you sell in a full public lobby, or at least with 20 plus players, you get the maximum high demand bonus of 50% on top of the total value of your sale. So you're going to be ripping it in terms of cash this week. That being said, you also have to do a ton of sale missions, which is just something that we're going to need to deal with. So I'm going to go and we're going to hit the sale, and we are going to get multiple delivery vehicles as we saw. So let's see what we get. Now, unfortunately, as you saw, I got planes, and I realized as I was about to change lobbies and reset the sale mission, I was like, you know what? I actually don't even need to bother. You guys have the intel. You know you're going to be making lots of money with the math lab if you commit to a very boring grind of that MC business this week. I don't think I need to actually show you the sale mission once again, because I've been showing them in weekly update guides for the past several weeks now. Let's move on to another actually very good opportunity if you are in need. Alright, so next up, we're at my bunker, and unfortunately, we don't have any sort of bunker production boost or bunker sale mission bonus or anything like that. That would be absolutely awesome. But this could still be useful for those of you who are players out there that don't have all the actual bunker research completed, and you're looking at the total price to buy all the research, because you can do that. That's what I've done on every single one of my characters and accounts and things like that. I just go into the research tab, and I fast track it, and I just keep buying it. But or, you know, you could, of course, manage your staff and assign them to research, but I feel like that's just a total waste. You should just use the bunker to actually make money. But when it comes to the research, say if you don't want to spend the $14 million to buy every single piece of research and fast track every single thing. I mean, that is worth it. You could use the bunker to make the $14 million and then just fast track everything and pay for it itself, rather than waiting time and time again, you know, assigning your staff to it to research. But let's say you just want to actually farm some missions, because you can accelerate your research progress and your research speed, not just through assigning your staff, but by doing actual bunker research missions. And the bunker research missions this week are awarding double money, double RP, as well as double the research progress when you complete them. Normally, the missions you do, you have to call up Agent 14, and normally you make $10,000 between 1,000 and 2,000 RP, and you also gain 16.66% research progress for each mission you complete, and there's a 10-minute cooldown between missions. This week only, you're getting paid $20,000 for the mission, which also is just decent cash, because they only take, you know, 3 to 5 minutes absolute maximum. Typically, you're doing it in about 3 to 4 minutes right there, and that's even kind of a slow pace. You're getting anywhere from 2 to 4,000 XP with the double RP, as well as 33.32% research progress per mission. So obviously the main advantage of this is to get the research, and it's not a direct money bonus. I mean, you are making the double money, and $20,000 per mission is honestly not that bad. For like a side piece of content that isn't a main meta moneymaker, that's actually not bad when it's on double money. But think of it this way, if you are in need of the research, you're saving up to $14 million on every single piece of research that you have right here that you could be unlocking. So if you're a completionist and you need all this stuff, and there's some stuff you definitely do need, like different attachments for your Mark II weapons in general, explosive rounds, incendiary rounds, all those different types of things, maybe some of your favorite liveries and whatnot, you know, oppressor missiles, if you have the oppressor Mark I and you want like missiles on that thing. All these different types of research and options and things like that, you can definitely speed up with the research mission. So let's jump into one and I'll show you the process of it, because honestly, they're fun, they're fast, they're brainless, they're simple, and they are easy. So here we are, I'm outside, I'm on my cell phone. Let's call up Agent 14. Let's give him a call, and you'll see this little box pop up once you call him. We can request our transportation, which is any number of vehicles, but we can also request bunker research. So let's give him a call, and let's see the exact mission we get, because the missions, like I said, are very simple. So for this one, we need to deliver the research to the bunker. We just got to go out to the Grand Sonora Desert. We're only 1.5 miles away, so we are very, very close to completing this. And basically, the missions are very simple. We need to go to a location, we search the area for a target, we take out the armored target, we collect the research data, we lose the cops, and we deliver the research data to the bunker. That's the mission right there, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing as we get over here. And since I'm on my oppressor, I mean, I could just fly through here and start blasting everyone. I could shoot my oppressor at the police. I believe you can shoot it at the Juggernaut itself and you won't destroy the research data or anything like that. Located the Avon robot. There we go. He's taken out. Now we just got to collect the data. There's some extra cops here, so we're just going to blow them up as well, because why not? And we're just, I mean, you could actually, I'm pretty sure you could stay on the oppressor too. We don't even need to hop off of it. But where is it? I actually can't. Now I'm lighting myself on fire. Hold on. Okay, right D-pad. I always forget when I do this. I always think you could just run over it. You do need to hit right D-pad to collect it, so you can't just fly over it with your oppressor and pick it up like it's a hanger crate or a CEO crate or anything like that. You do need to actually grab it yourself. But we're already pretty much done. We just need to lose the police now. So I'm going to fly up into the air as I'm already making my way back to the bunker. And we're about to be scot-free in just a second. If you're wondering as well, unfortunately, you can't call Lester to remove the wanted level. Maybe on some variants of the missions, you know, because it's sometimes finicky, like on those import-export missions, where sometimes you can call Lester to remove your wanted level, other times not. On this particular one, I can't call Lester to remove my wanted level either. So I just gotta wait to lose the cops a little bit longer because I got spotted by them one more time and that was my fault. Okay, I just lost the police and I'm about to fly back into the bunker. And unfortunately, like, let's say I didn't fail right there, you know, and like I got spotted by the police again. If I just lost my wanted level initially when this happened, we would have completed this in like 2 to 2.5 minutes. It would have been that fast. So you could see, you know, even for $20,000, I know it's not that much and people are rolling their eyes and being like, oh, that's not much money. If you think about this though, while you're trying to save, like the advantage of this bonus is to save the $14 million total that you would need to fast track all your research, right? In the process, you're saving all that money by getting research progress done yourself. And you're also making money through the missions. And $20,000 for a couple minutes, it's honestly not that bad right there. Not amazing. I'm not trying to front it and be like, oh yeah, you don't need to play the Dr. Dre contract or Cayo Perico ever again. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying you're actually making some decent money for the time you spend, while the purpose of this bonus is to actually save some cash in the long run. And don't forget, as always, while you're doing those bunker research missions, you know, every 10 minutes, call up Agent 14, you're going back to your bunker anyway, so you can do your bunker sales as needed, whether you're doing 1, 2, or 3 vehicle deliveries, you know, full bunker or just one resupply bunker sales, things like of the like. And you can also do your ammunition contract for the 50 grand every 48 minutes. You have those options. Now we have some other opportunities to discuss. We have double money and double RP on the community race series this week. So just as an added thing, if you want to take advantage, under communities and stunt races, you can take advantage of some of these community jobs with double money and double RP. The weekly challenge, I have yet to do it, but it's very simple. You just go and win 2 adversary modes, you will receive $100,000. We have that new adversary mode this week, the Deadline Duet adversary mode. There's going to be a lot of people playing it, so if you normally have trouble matchmaking and finding players, try this new mode out. You're probably more inclined to find players this week on a new mode versus any other week on any other older mode. And the last bonus I want to talk about this week is double money and double RP on the short trip missions. These are the ones that you need to essentially play as Franklin and Lamar. You do 3 different missions. They normally pay out $50,000. This week with the double money, you are making $100,000 per mission. We have Fire It Up, we have OG Kush, and we also have Seed Capital. Now these on their own, like let's say, unfortunately you need 2 players to start and complete them. They're only 2-player missions, a player to play as Franklin and a player to play as Lamar. If you have a friend, you can rip through these in about, I would say 7 to 9 minutes typically, and that's a good time. If you are playing with randoms, they're going to be very slow, and it's probably going to take you 12 to sometimes 15 minutes, and that's when it's not really worth it. They're worth going through once and doing and just trying and enjoying. They're not really a meta way to make money, even on double money, but they are worth it. They're fun missions, they're in-depth enough, and what else could you need when you are playing as Franklin and Lamar, right? Like 2 really cool characters in the game, and they're fun little story-based missions. They are pretty cool. And I think with that said, we're gonna wrap things up right there. I just wanted to bring you guys this shorter money guide for this week because we don't have really incredible bonuses at all. Nothing, you know, let's say if you're satisfied grinding the Dr. Dre contract or Cayo Perico or the Cluck and Bell Farm Raid or No Way Out missions or the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions or auto shop contracts, salvage yard robberies, garment factory FIB files, you name it. Like whatever you enjoy playing as active money grinding, you can continue that this week. Continue with your passive businesses, semi-passive businesses, the passive wall safes, etc. Do all that type of stuff. But I just wanted to give you guys some more options based on this weekly update and the bonuses for this particular week, because if you like MC businesses, the math production speed boost is helpful. The bunker is helpful this week for those of you guys out there who need some research progress faster and don't have the money to just yeet it into fast tracking research. And you don't necessarily want to wait for your bunker assigning staff to just research and wait for that to slowly churn out, because you can super fast and greatly accelerate it this week by doing the bunker research missions themselves. And not only are you getting double the research progress, you are getting double the money for it. So they're actually more worth it than normal to actually do whenever we just have double the research speed with that specific content and activity itself. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv. And I'll see you guys in the next GTA 5 online video. Adios, amigos.